I got all the answers to your questions. I'll be the teacher.
Thank you, Brad. Great numbers that I don't even really pay attention to. All I really care about is that we have some unsupervised people in the grand ballroom over here that, and I checked, there's no QV on this, okay? I just tell you. Man. Here, take that, yeah. Hey, this next Ambassador Power Talk, you guys, how are you guys over here? You know? I missed you, and you know, I'm running back and forth. This is the pals would be very proud of me because I'm like getting my cardio in, checking my heart rate. I had to change my shoes though, man. I mean, my feet were killing me in those other ones. So, but hey, it's nice to be back over here. This next Ambassador Power Talk, you guys are gonna love this guy. Lanny Morton lives in Arizona, and I tell the people, you guys are so spoiled in Arizona. I mean, it's like you got the home court advantage. If you can't make it in Arizona in this company, there's nothing more I can do for you. You got a 51,000 square foot office. You got tickets to the Phoenix Suns. You got the Verve Lounge. You got me and my dog running around the office every day, and a great staff here to support you. But hey, you are going to love the content that Ambassador Lanny Morton comes out. Hey guys, let's give it up. Big round of applause for Mr. Lanny Morton.
I can't stop.
Seconds. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Just 20 more seconds, he said, and I won't feel like I have to crap my pants. No. There's two things I want to share with you today, and the reason I want to share them with you is because the person I want to share this with is not the person that wants to do this business, but the person that really needs it. Back in 2001, I was in a pretty bad place. I had just been through a divorce. I was financially completely tapped out. Like, I'm talking, I didn't have $20. And I actually had 3 people die in my family in the same week. To say it was rock bottom is an understatement. And what I wanted to share with you, I thought if I had 5 minutes, what could I give you in 5 minutes that would make a difference? So what I want to give you is the 2 things that really turned my life around and took me from literally didn't have $20 to within 3 years, we'd been in Entrepreneur Magazine twice, accepted the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Webby Awards, several $1 million in revenue in another previous business. So is that okay if I share those 2 things with you? All right. First thing is listening. I was always the guy that wanted to talk. You know, if we were at the bar, my story would out-trump yours. I would one-up you every time. And when I learned how to listen, there's actually 3 ways to listen. And if you can write this down, it'll really help you if you're listen challenged like I used to be. The first way is listening in agreement. Basically, what listening in agreement is the things that you're saying to me are matching my paradigms and my filters. Basically, the glasses that I see the world through, okay? So what you're saying matches my belief system, and because it matches my belief system, I'm in agreement. So a sign of this when you're talking to somebody is they'll be nodding. They'll be like, yeah, okay, sure, The second way of listening is listening in disagreement, meaning the ideas that you're sharing with me don't resonate with the way I see the world, with my paradigms. So you may just be quiet, but inside you're thinking, God, what the hell is this guy talking about? He's an idiot. What a jackass. And some of you might be doing that right now as I'm talking, and that's okay. And then the third way of listening is the only way of listening that's productive. Both of those 2 ways of listening, neither one of them are effective. Okay, the third way of listening is listening with an open mind, being open to a new idea. You guys are getting unbelievable ideas and great information here. The key is to be open to it, and then to take action on it. When we started on the internet, I didn't know anything. And the reason we got to where we got so quickly is because I was always asking questions. Darren Hardy said it, if you're talking, you're losing. And I firmly believe that. So that's lesson number 1, how to listen. Lesson number 2 is a concept I learned called the impression of increase. I actually learned it from this guy in the front row right here. I was in a seminar in 2002. Again, flat broke. I think I actually snuck into that seminar. Sorry, Bob. And the impression of increase is leaving every single person better than when you found them. Now, when I'm working the Vemma business, I never go into a conversation saying, man, I'm going to get this guy or I'm going to get this girl. My motivation or my motive when I go into a conversation is how can I make this person's life better? Now, here's the trap of being broke. If you're in a situation where you're broke, here's the trap. The trap is you don't feel like you have anything to give, so you will go to get. The problem is the only way you can be successful is through contribution. And it's a trap. So I'd recommend you trying. So what did I do? I was flat broke. I didn't have anything to give. I used to think the impression of increase was a fancy watch and a nice car. It's not true. So when I was flat broke, what I did, I started with the grocery clerk, the grocery store checkout. I was super nice to that person. I would just stop people and ask them questions, find out what it is their goals and dreams are. And it was amazing. Everything just turned around. And the funny thing is, Gary Vaynerchuk said it's 51-49. I 100% disagree with that. No offense, Gary. I think it's 100-0. If you give 100, and your motive is to make that person's life better, in every transaction, in the book, The Science of Getting Rich, it says, even if you're giving a stick of gum to a young child, make sure you convey increase. If you convey increase into every single transaction, you'll never feel creepy about doing this business. If you're ever the type of person that you're like, man, I'm nervous about calling this person, the nervousness comes because your motive isn't right. If your motive is to help that person, all the fear fades away. It's not there. So anyway, my 5 minutes are up. Those two things help me earn millions of dollars, and I hope they make it for you. So thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.